Good morning, Claxton students, staff, and families. Today is Wednesday, November 4th, and today is the 56th day of school. Today is National Stress Awareness Day. Everyone has stress. Some stress is good for us. It helps us to respond to changes in life. Stress is our body's way of protecting itself from harm. However, too much stress causes harm to our health and our relationships. Let's do a stress check. Relax your jaw. Pull your tongue away from the roof of your mouth and roll your shoulders back and lower them and take a deep breath. All right, I feel less stressed. Today's weather is sunny with a high of 66. We have no high of B days today, so let's check in with Miss Olson for We Create Wednesday.
Hello, Claxton artists. It's Mrs. Olson, and I'm back this week with another artful mindfulness activity. This week's mindfulness activity connects to habit 3, put first things first. Whenever we consider habit 3, we need to think about what is most important. In order to figure out what's most important, we need to be able to do productive thinking. Productive thinking happens best when your mind is calm and clear. So for this week's mindfulness activity, we're going to use our bodies, specifically our 5 senses, to calm and clear our mind so we can do productive thinking, so we can figure out what is most important. So let's go ahead and do that mindfulness activity. You're going to hold up your hand. Well, first of all, get yourself in a seated, comfortable position. You could be in a chair or seated on the floor. That doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. You're going to hold up your hand with 5 to represent your 5 senses, as well as 5 to help you with the count of the things that you're going to notice with your 5 senses as you work toward calming your mind so you can do that productive thinking. Here we go. 5 things that you can see. You're going to use your sense of sight wherever you are, inside or outside. Notice 5 things that you can see and list them. 4, wherever you are, inside or outside, you're going to use your sense of touch and you're going to feel 4 things and you're going to notice them with feeling and then you're going to list them. 3 things wherever you are, inside or outside, 3 things that you're going to notice through your hearing, 3 things that you can hear. Listen to those sounds, notice them, list them. That is those 3. 2 things wherever you are, inside or outside, 2 things that you can smell. You are going to notice with your nose and your sense of smell 2 aromas or scents in the air around you in that environment. 1, you are going to notice 1 thing in that environment, inside or outside, that you can sense with taste. You might need to eat something, you might need to drink something. Doesn't matter as long as you are noticing that flavor in your mouth and you can use your sense of taste. You're going to go through those 5 senses and you're going to calm your mind. Then you're going to be ready for that productive thinking. So, what is the art activity that goes along with this mindfulness activity? You're going to create an artwork that reminds you of that meditation. So whenever you look at that meditation, you're going to be reminded of that specific activity and what you can do to help calm and clear your mind. So the inspiration is actually a painting of an artist, and it's a self-portrait. She created it of herself. In that image, you're going to notice her fabulous earrings. It's Frida Kahlo, and she's wearing earrings that are in the shape of a hand. So you are going to create, like Frida Kahlo, a self-portrait. You are going to include a hand in your image, not necessarily earrings, but you're going to hold your hand up to remind you of this 5 senses meditation. You're not going to do a painting though. You are going to do a digital photograph. We're going to use modern technology, whether you use a digital camera on a phone or even your school device. You're going to create a photograph of yourself with your hand up to remind you of that five senses grounding meditation. The actual photograph can serve to remind you of it. You can keep it in digital form or you could have it printed. That's up to you depending on what your resources are. I hope you enjoy using this meditation, creating your digital photograph that's going to help remind you about it. And I hope you can calm and clear your mind to do that productive thinking so you know what's most important and you can connect to habit 3 and put first things first.
All right, Claxton leaders, I'm ready to laugh. How about you? William N. has a bunch of jokes for us today. When is a turkey most like a ghost? When it's a goblin. A goblin? William, that's pretty good. I'm ready for the turkey jokes, y'all. What song do apes like best? We are champions. That's good. Why isn't a dog's nose 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Wow, William, those are some really good jokes to get my day started. Miss Kickert would like to give a golden ticket to Aiden G, Gemma H, Calla S, and Valentina C for rocking it in Foundations this week. They kept their cameras on and participated the whole time. Way to go, leaders. Jolie K would like to give a golden ticket to Miss Nichols for trying to make school more fun, even during coronavirus. You know, Jolie, I really would love to keep Claxton fun, so thanks for sending that. That makes me feel good. And I'm glad you're having fun, even during coronavirus. All right, Claxton leaders, we are halfway through with the week, so keep working hard. Let's end this morning with Mr. Garrity and his Wonder Wednesday.
It is so good to see you here at Wonder Wednesday. Today, I want to share a little bit of information with you about a resource you can use to help you think of wonders. So sometimes it's pretty easy for us to think of things that we wonder, right? We see a new sort of truck that we've never seen before, and we wonder, what type of truck is that? Or we learn about some sort of lizard and we're like, where does that lizard live and what do they eat and how long do they live? Those sorts of things, right? But sometimes it's harder to think of wonders. And I want to share this really amazing resource for you. It's called Wonderopolis, and you can look it up, wonderopolis.org. And if you look here, up at the top, there's some different tabs, and you can click Explore Wonders. And if you scroll down, it has all of these things that people are wondering about, right? So there are all these different things, all these different categories of wonders. If you want to, you can search your own wonder if you have like a key word. So like my word is democracy, because I'm curious about democracy. It's this word that I've heard people talk about a lot lately related to the election. And oh my gosh, look at all of these cool resources. So I might click here, what is a democracy? And I'm going to click on that link and see what pops up. Because this awesome resource of Wonderopolis also has some information that we can read about. So here it shares all sorts of information. I can watch a video about democracy. I can see pictures of people voting. And down here, I can read a paragraph about how people use voting to make decisions. And it's a really interesting collection of information. So with Wonder Wednesday, right? Part of that is asking questions, and the other part is doing research to find answers and figure out and learn new things. And this resource of Wonderopolis can be a really awesome place to get information and to help us think of wonders help us think of wonders that we haven't thought of yet. So I encourage you to go check it out. Explore Wonderopolis. I've added that link to our Wonder Wednesday, to our Claxton Wonderwall page on our remote learning website. So I encourage you to go check that out, Find Wonderopolis and keep wondering. Have a great week.
Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge. At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one is watching me. Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. We're going to wait a little bit to set our wigs. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.